and welcome to your treatment workout. Today's workout is going to be focused mostly on our upper body. So we are going to do a upper body focus warm-up. Then we'll go ahead and do a strength workout, and when we have a good cardio finisher / shoulder burner at the end. So you will need a couple things. If you cannot do a push-up from the floor in a straight arm position, I want you to have something nearby, a bench, step, if you have a step like that back there. Even steps in your house will work. It's way better to elevate your hands when doing a push-up than just dropping to your knees. When you drop to your knees, you're not able to really engage your whole core and use your pillar. Plus, it's very difficult to transition from a modified push-up to a full push-up. So having a bench is ideal. And then also a towel, like a kitchen towel, or just a bath towel will work. Okay, so we are going to start at the top of your mat. We're going to go through about a 5 or 7 minute warm-up, and then we'll cruise through the workout. All right, set your feet hip-width apart. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Let that head hang. Inhale, lift to a flat back, getting nice and long from the head to the tailbone. And exhale, release. Place the hands on the ground, step back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. We're going to go into world's greatest. Strap your right foot forward by your hand. You're going to take that right elbow to ankle. Rotate towards your front thigh. That right hand's going to go outside of the foot, and you're going to straighten your front leg. Stepping back to down dog. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Left foot steps forward, elbow to ankle, twist towards your thigh, hand outside of the foot, straighten your front leg. Back to down dog. Walk or step your feet to your hands. Inhale, lift to a flat back, nice and long from the spine to the head. Exhale, relax. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Exhale, high plank. Down dog. Step that right foot forward, low lunge. Elbow to ankle. Twist. And straighten that front leg. Down dog. Left foot steps forward. Take that elbow to your ankle. Twist towards your thigh. And straighten that front leg. Back to plank. And you can come down to your knees. All right, now we're going to warm up those shoulders. So you're going to come onto your hands and knees. Make sure your knees are under your hips and your hands are under your shoulders. We're going to screw our hands into the floor. When you do that, the inside of your elbow should go from facing the inside to facing forward. Also, you'll feel that shoulder girdle and your shoulders pulled down and back. All right, so screw the hands in. And then you're going to hover your knees. We're going to breathe here for 5 breaths. As you exhale, suck the stomach up towards the ceiling. Keep screwing those hands in. 2 more breaths. Last one. And drop to the knees. You can rest for a second. We're going to do the same exact thing, but in a plank position. So hands and knees. Screw your hands into the floor. You will step your right foot back, so you should feel a stretch in your calf. Your toes are tucked. Go ahead, left foot's going to meet the right. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Here we go, 5 breaths. One more. Nice. And we'll relax. All right, now we're going to warm up those shoulders. So we're going to lay face down on the ground. And you're going to bring your hands by your hips. Your palms are going to face the floor. Let's tuck our toes under, squeeze your butt cheeks together. And when you lift your chest up off the floor, you're going to squeeze between your shoulder blades and turn your thumbs to face the ceiling. All right, so let's do 10 of those. It's not really about lifting high, but more about squeezing between your shoulders. All right, here we go. Exhale, lift that chest, squeeze between the shoulders, and down. Exhale, lift, squeeze between those shoulders, and down. Keep turning those palms out. 2 more. Good, and we'll rest. All right, next up we're going to do an inchworm, which is a good shoulder warm-up. So you can start standing. You're going to go into a plank position, and we're going to walk our feet in without bending our legs, and then you're going to walk your hands forward so you're back to plank. Feet in, hands out. Let's go. 5 reps. One more. Good. All right. We're going to do one more set of those face down, chest up lifts. So palms are going to face the floor. Tuck your toes. Squeeze your glutes. Here we go. Lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades down towards your hips. One more. And rest. All right, coming up to your hands and knees, we're going to go 5 push-ups. If you cannot do a push-up, you're going to elevate your hands on a step. I'll just demonstrate it from there because it's better if you don't know how to do it. So hands are on your step. You get into your plank position. Again, feel the stretch in the calves. Butt is squeezed. Here we go, 5 push-ups. And 5. All right, guys, that's it for that. Okay, we're going to do our quick dynamic movement. So we are going to do seal jacks, and you're going to take your arms and legs wide, and then as you jump together, you're going to bring your fingertips together. Let's go ahead and do 10 of those. Ready, set, and go. Good. You're going to give me 5 more push-ups. Hands are set a little wider than your shoulders. Screw your hands in. Step those feet back, glutes tight. Here we go, 5 reps. Good. All right, 10 jacks. Ready? Go. Nice. Okay. We should be pretty warmed up, and we're going to do an extra little movement here. So for the first 4 minutes of our workout, we are going to work on Turkish get-ups. Your goal is to do as many reps as you can do in 4 minutes. If you already know how to do a Turkish get-up and you're good at it, feel free to go ahead and set a clock for 4 minutes. But otherwise, I'm going to talk us through this whole thing. Not the whole thing, but okay. So we are going to start, I'm going to start standing for anybody who doesn't know how to do a Turkish get-up. You're going to alternate sides. Here we go. All right, so right arm is going to go up into the air. Ideally, that arm stays right by your ear the whole time. You're going to tap that left leg. We're going to take a step back, reverse lunge. You're going to turn your back foot so it crosses your body. You're going to sit into that hip and put your left hand on the floor underneath your shoulder. Then I'm going to kick that left leg through. My butt comes down, elbow goes to the floor, and I'm going to lay all the way back down. Now we're going back up. Elbow, hand, bridge your butt, kick that leg through, should be right underneath your hip. Go ahead, sit back and sit up, and then you're going to turn that back foot again and stand up. Now we're going to do the other side. Left arm up, right leg, tap it, reverse lunge. Turn your back foot across your body. Right hand goes down off that leg under your shoulder. Kick that right leg through, butt down, elbow down, all the way down, and back up. Elbow, hand, bridge the hips, kick the leg through, sit back, sit up, turn your back foot, stand. Perfect, okay? Back to the other side. Reverse lunge, left leg, Turn your back foot across your body. Left hand slides down the leg and goes under your shoulder. Kick through that left foot. Butt down, elbow down, all the way down. Back up. Elbow, hand, bridge. Kick that left leg through. Sit back, sit up. Turn your back foot. Stand and switch. Right leg, reverse lunge. Turn that back foot. Sit back, hands going to slide down off that leg, go under your shoulder. Kick through, butt down, elbow down, all the way down. Elbow, hand, bridge. Kick through, sit back, sit up, turn your foot, and stand. All right, guys, we have 2.5 minutes left. I'll keep talking it out in case anybody needs it. Reverse lunge, turn your back foot, hand goes down off that leg, kick through, butt down, elbow down, all the way down. Sit up to elbow, sit up to hand, lift your butt, kick your leg through, sit back, sit up, turn yourself into lunge, and stand. Switch. Reverse lunge right leg. Turn your right leg across your body. Hand's going to slide down, off, and go under your shoulder. Kick through, butt down, elbow down, all the way down. Back up to elbow, hand, bridge, kick through, sit back, sit up, turn your foot, and stand. Okay, 1.5 minutes. Here we go. Reverse lunge. Turn the foot. Sit back, hand down. Kick through. Keep those hips high. Butt down. Elbow down, all the way down. Back to elbow. Hand. Bridge. Kick through. Sit back and sit up. Turn that back foot and stand. Reverse lunge, 1 minute. Turn that back foot. Hand slides down off the knee. Kick through. Butt down. Elbow down. All the way down. Back up. Elbow. Hand. Bridge. Kick through. You can finish where you are. Sit up. Turn and stand. Okay, and that was our Turkish get-ups. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead, grab a drink. And we're going to start the next portion of our workout. So this is when you're going to need your towel. It is going to be 10, 20, 30 reps. So first exercise is 10 reps. Second exercise is 20 reps. Third exercise is 30 reps. Then we'll take a break and we'll go through that again 1 to 2 times depending on our timing. All right, so if you have your spot for your push-ups, you're going to want to elevate your hands. We're going to start there. 10 push-ups. Now, let me advance it as well. So if 10 push-ups on the floor is easy, you can add a rubber band to your shoulders. You can put weight on your hips, your back, whatever you feel like you can do. All right, I'm going to do my push-ups from the floor, but otherwise, everybody else, elevate your hands if you need to. All right, guys, here we go. Hands and knees. Hands get screwed in. Step those feet back. Let's go. 10 reps. Butt tight. Okay. After those 10 reps, now we are going to do 20 seated pull down. So this is going to work our back. Ideally, you want to squeeze right here under your armpit as you pull down. You can sit however you're comfortable. I'm going to keep my knees bent a little bit, but my chest is going to be up, a nice straight spine. You don't want to be rounded like that. If you have to sit on a chair, that's fine. All right, so your towel, we're going to grab overhand. Ideally, your hands are shoulder width apart, at least. And we're going to reach up and pull down. As you pull down, you are squeezing under the armpits and pulling those shoulders towards your hips. We have 20 reps. Abs are in, reach up. Ready? Here we go. Exhale, pull. Pull that towel apart as well. That'll help add intensity. Last 5. And 1. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to do 30 reps of T's or V's. I'll give you 2 options. Easiest variation is just like we did in our warm-up, where hands are by your hips. And we're going to lift and lower 30 times. You can also put your arms out to a T and do it from there. That would be more advanced. I'm going to keep my hands back here. All right, here we go. Toes are tucked, butt is squeezed. Ready? Lift the chest slightly. Here we go. Lift, squeeze between those shoulders, and relax. Lift and relax. We're not overstressing the low back here. This is all shoulder blade moving. If you can't get to 30, do as many as you can. Last 10. Three, 2, and 1. Ooh, that really burns. Okay, breather, 1 minute or a little less. Grab a drink. Catch your breath, shake out those arms. All right, round 2 coming up here in about 20 more seconds. So again, get yourself situated. You can elevate those hands. I'm going to elevate mine so you guys can see a good demo of how that's done again. All right, here we go, 10 seconds. So go ahead, get onto your hands and knees. If you're on elevated hands, your hands are set wider than your shoulders. Everybody screw them in. Step those feet back so you feel stretching your calves. Glutes tight. Here we go, 10 reps. And 10. All right, we're going to go to those 20 pull downs. Grab overhand, palms are facing forward. You can sit with your knees bent. You can sit however you're really comfortable with a nice flat back. Reach. Here we go. Squeeze. 20 reps. Pull that towel apart for added intensity. Last 5. One more. Woo. And rest. All right, now we're going down to those face down V's or T's. Either is fine. Hands are by your hips, toes are tucked. Give those glutes a nice squeeze. Here we go, guys. Pull those shoulders down towards your hips as you squeeze them together. 30 reps. Eyes are going to stay down on the ground. breathing with each rep. All right, we're halfway there. Embrace that burn. All right. And you're done with that. All right, guys, 1 minute break. Feel free to grab a drink. We have one more round. Working on a little endurance here. Shake out those shoulders. Shake out the arms. All right, so as you get stronger for your push-ups, you can make your step or your bench lower. So you eventually lower your hands closer to the floor, which is nice if you have a real staircase to do push-ups off of. You start on the third step, then you move to the second, then the first. It's a nice way to progress. All right, guys, 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and get set up. If you're on the floor, your hands under your shoulders. On the bench, a little wider than your shoulders. Step those feet back. You feel those glutes, feel the calves stretch. Hands are screwed in. Here we go, 10 reps. And 10, that should be. All right, here we go to those pull downs, working our back. Sit however you're comfortable. Chest up. Nice long spine, grabbing overhand. Give that towel pull apart. And here we go, reach and pull down. Squeeze in under those armpits as you pull down. Halfway. Last two. Woo, that burns. All right. And going to our face down V-ups or T's. Last set, guys, keeping those eyes on the ground, very important to keep a neutral spine. Tuck those toes, squeeze your glutes, hands by the sides. On your first exhale, go ahead and lift. Here we go, 30 reps. Make them count. Make sure you're breathing. Halfway. Keeping those shoulders down and back towards the hips. Come on, keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's a doozy. All right, go ahead and grab a drink. And we're going to finish it off. For those shoulders. We are going to do plank out ins, and that's going to be like this. You can do this with your hands elevated on the bench or wherever you were doing your push-ups, or it can be done on the floor. So we're going to step back in our plank. You're going to step your hands wide, wide, then center, center, wide, wide, center, center. The wider your feet are, the less your hips will rock side to side. So you want to make sure that you're not getting a lot of rocking side to side. Ideally, the hips stay still in a perfect world. And from the bench, it's really done the same way. Wide, wide, center, center, wide. All right, we are going to do that for 30 seconds. And then we're going to get up and do our seal jacks for 30 seconds. And we're going to do 3 rounds, and then we're done. All right, so let me pull up my 30-second timer here, and then we're going to have at it. So we're going to start with the plank position. All right, so setting up, hands under the shoulders, knees under your hips. Go ahead, screw your hands in, step those feet back. Wider is easier, and then you're going off the mat, off, on, on, off, on. If that bothers your shoulder, you can just hold a regular plank. We're working on trying to keep those shoulders screwed in, even as you step. Here we go, less than 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, now we have 30 seconds of those seal jacks. Ready? And go. As quick as you can move. Squeeze those pecs. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Getting a little sloppy there. Shouldn't hear me clapping. All right, 30-second breather, and then we're going again. Control your breathing. Breathe in through your nose, out through the mouth. All right, guys, 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and set up those plank hand taps. I'll do a set from the bench so you can see that variation. 2, 1. Here we go. Nice work. We're halfway there. Keep it up. Keeping those butt tight, abs in. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, back to those seal jacks. Trying to squeeze the upper back as you open, squeeze the chest as you close. Ready, and go. Here we go, halfway. Keep it tight. Last 5, stay with me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, I'm sure it's probably been, we're gonna go one more round. Control your breathing, you got 30 seconds. All right, guys, final round. Let's hit the floor or your spot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Out, out, in with those hands. Try and keep the hands under the shoulders. If they're forward, it'll make it harder. 10 seconds. Holding that plank if you can't do any more. Come on, we're almost there. 4, 3, finish strong. 2, and 1. All right, stand up. Here we go, last set of jacks. Hit it hard, let's go. Fingertips touch. be halfway. Can we pick up the pace? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. You are done. Go ahead, grab a drink, and then we'll stretch. Okay. Heart rate's definitely elevated. We're going to stretch our chest. So you need a wall. A corner of a wall is fine. I'll show a corner. Even a doorway, this would work. You're going to step. You're going to put your elbow at about shoulder height or a little higher. Comfort is important there. Step your outside leg forward, and then you're going to lean forward, and you should feel a stretch right in that chest. Breathe. There should be no pain here. If you feel pain, try to adjust so there's no discomfort. Just a mild stretch. And go ahead, switch sides. Again, outside leg forward, shoulder, elbow at shoulder height. Here we go, lean into it. All right, and relax. We're going to go to the floor now. Going into child's pose. Reach your arms all the way out over your head as you bring your big toes together and your knees wide. Inch your fingertips as far away from your hips as you can. And then we're going to walk our hands over to the right at about 2 o'clock so you feel a nice stretch in that left side. Deep breaths here. And go ahead, switch, walking your hands to the other side. About 11 o'clock. And then we'll come back to center. Come up onto your hands and knees, and we'll finish it off with a few cat-cows. Hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Inhale as you look up, dropping your belly to the floor. And exhale, tuck your chin, tuck the tail, press that upper back towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, tuck, push up towards the ceiling. Inhale, belly down, chest up. Exhale, tuck. Go ahead, one more on your own. All right, and that is everything for today's workout. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you had fun and feel good.